This is the Java program for fascinating number. What is a fascinating number? So fascinating number is a number in which you multiply by 1, 2 and 3, and together if you combine all of them, it has all the digits from 0 to 9 exactly one time. So these are the examples of fascinating number from 100 to 1000. So for example, we take 192 into 1 is of course 192, then 2, 384, 192 into 3, 576. So if you see this number 192384576, it will be like whichever order you add, it will have each of the number from like see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I like this program a lot, and this is very interesting. Also, it is same as the anagram program we have already done. It has literally the same logic. We are using words here, but in the fascinating number we are using numbers which we convert into strings. So we are basically using words. So this is the same program but has fascinating name. Okay, so system.out.println fascinating numbers between 100 and 1000. So we iterate from m to n, which is 100 to 1000, and like I said, we multiply with 1, we multiply with 2, we multiply with 3, and then convert all of them to strings. Why we convert it into strings? So that it can be added in this sequence 1 to 3. See, this is why whenever we have to add something or just add without not some things, we just literally add it like glue to numbers. So we convert it into a string using string.valueOf that number integer, and then we just add it in that way. After that, we take a string which has original 1 to 9, original 1 to 9, and then we have to match it in a way that we find that all of the digit from 1 to 9 exactly come once in that number. So if res and sum would somehow match, it will be a fascinating number. We can do two things. We can either sort the number. So this program is so like the like most of the programs in this level are so dull, but this program was so well thought and so clever that I totally love it. So we can either sort that number and then try to then equate it, and if it matches, it is a fascinating number. But what logic we are using here is just fascinating. So what we do is we take a number from res, or we take a number from sum and delete that number inside the other half. So we take one digit from one number, like we take 1 from here and we delete. So for example, let's try to do that. Okay, so this is the number that we have after adding the sum. So let's keep it aside. So these two are the number we have, and so first we take 1 from the second digit and we remove 1. After that we remove 2. After that we remove 3. After that we remove 4. After that we remove 5. We remove 6. We remove 7, 8 and 9. So when we will remove all this number, what we'll be left with is nothing. Blank. Perfect. So this is the logic behind this program. We keep removing that number. So now how will we remove that number? So we are using substring. I have explained the whole program in the MRAP, but I will try to explain it again. So CC is sum.char at I, char at I, sum.char at I. Sum.char at I, we take the 0th position of sum. After that, we see it in the res. We take the position from sum and see it in the res, find it in the res. Once we find it in the res, we delete it. Okay, if okay, I will talk about this at the last after doing this. So how you will delete a character from a string? We delete it using substring. So how substring works? Basically, substring is used to extract a part of the string into another string, and after that we concatenate the first and the end, the start and the end of that string, and create that string bank. So for example, it for example I have 8. It will be a good example. Yeah, for example, I have 4 here at the moment. Okay, we have 4 in this part of the string. So what substring does is it will take 0 to e minus 1, the 4 position of 4. We find the position 0, 1, 2, 3. We found 4, and then the substring, we create 2 strings using substrings 1 and 2. Create 2 strings using substring. Okay, so a substring uses from first to e minus 1. So first part of the substring becomes 1, 2, 3, and the next part of the string becomes, it starts from e minus 1. E position was 4 and e plus 1. So it will start from 5 till the end and go till the end. So essentially 4 will be removed if we concatenate these two. This is the logic, and one by one each of the letters gets removed, and at last we will be left with nothing. Dot length will become 0, and it will be a fascinating number if all of that matches. So this was a fascinating number. Let's run it once. These are the fascinating numbers between 100 and 1000. So this was the amazing program. Thank you.